Good morning, students. Uh, in previous lecture, we learned about what exactly the cryptography, right? And the four segment to understand the cryptography, which is cipher text, plain text, encryption, and decryption, right? And then after we go further for the encryption method, so we learn about two different methods: symmetric encryption, right? And then after asymmetric encryption. So basic fundas we clear for the cryptography. Now we going to apply a different type of algorithm which is covered under the encryption one, right? So our today's topic is encryption algorithm, right? So there are number of encryption algorithm. So theoretical part and with the example we try to understand one by one. Get it? So first one, which is a Caesar cipher, right? Caesar cipher, it's a one technique of encryption algorithm. So how exactly that Caesar cipher work out? That the thing we need to understand. Clear? So what exactly happen in the Caesar cipher? So whatever the substitution cipher in which each letter in the plain text is shifted a certain number of places down to the alphabet, right? So what exactly the meaning of that? We having alphabet A to Z, right? So if we having a key is equal to 2, then we need to shift two alphabet from A. Say for example A is our main text, right? So for the cipher we need to apply key 2. So B after A we need to go for two steps, B and C, right? So C gonna be write down instead of A. So that is the main technique for the Caesar cipher. So it is a type of substitution cipher in which each letter, right, in which each letter in the plain text is shifted a certain number, and at that this certain number is totally dependent upon the key is given to you, right, of the places down to the alphabet, right, from 1 to 26 we are going further a based on the key is given for particular plain text, right. For example, with a shift of A, right, A would be replaced by B if our certain number means key is 1, right. So A that gonna be replaced by B, because after A if we go down places of the alphabet, then we get the if we add A plus 1, then we get the B, right. The same way if we having a plain text B, right, and our key is 1, then B becomes C, right, so on. Y if we having plain text Y, right, and our key is 1, so Y, right, it's become Z, right. But if we having Z and our key is 1, then what happen? Because Z is the last alphabet of alphabet 26 number, then we again rotate and we start from the 1, so Z is gonna be replaced by A, right. So that is the main technique to solve the Caesar cipher, right. Same way, first translate all the character to the number, right, because to count everything it is very tedious, right, because in between alphabet, right, say for example M is given to you and based on that which number is M stand for in alphabet, it's very difficult, right. So better what you need to do, from A to Z just write down A is equal to 0, right, B is equal to 1, C is equal to 2, so on, Z is equal to 25. So total 26 is covered. So first step is that you need to write down the number for each and every alphabet, right. Then after we going to apply that method, whatever the key is mentioned to you, so that number, that key number, that we are going to move for further alphabet, right. So now we go for the example. Based on the example we are easily able to understand, right. Say for example our plain text is hello, HELLO, and our plain text is hello and our key is 3, right. So for first step is that we need to write down A to Z, right, and based on that we need to provide the digit, A for 0, B for 1, so on Z for 25. We actually we are just write down in that way somewhere. Then after what we are going to do, we just find out hello, right? So first alphabet is H, right? And our key is 3. So after H we going to apply 3 key. So A B C D E F G H, after 3 H, then I J and K. So third number alphabet after H is K. So K is written over here. Same way E second alphabet, and we going to apply key 3. So A B C D E F G and H. After E, F G and H. So E is replaced by H. Same way L. So after L, M N and O, right? So O that gonna be replaced by L. Clear? And same way another L, and we are applying key 3. So again the same, that gonna be replaced by O. Now we having O. So and we need to apply key 3. So P after O 3 alphabet. So P, Q and R. So O is replaced by R. So our plain text, actual message we are sending is hello, right? So during the process, the message in this form, which is a ciphertext, KHOOR. So from KHOOR, no one can get the idea. Actual message we are sending from sender to receiver, which is hello, right? So during the process, the message is in a ciphertext. So KHOOR. So no one get the idea. And then after, we apply a decryption method at the receiver side to convert KHOR to the original message HELLO, right? So that is a ciphertext. In ciphertext, we are just keep in the mind, first step is that A to Z, based on the alphabet you need to give the number. A to Z means 0 to 25, just write down in that way. Then after, just go for the particular message, right? So plain text is hello. So same way any plain text is given to you, just go for each and every alphabet and apply the key which is written in your question paper. So whatever key is given, you need to just add on that alphabet from the given plain text alphabet. H, so we need to add 3 more alphabet, and number 3 alphabet we are going to write down instead of H. Same way for E, L, L, L and O, you just apply 3 alphabet, and the whatever the number 3 alphabet write down in the sequence. You get the ciphertext. So in GTU examination, they ask the plain text is anything, right? Any plain text is given to you like that, and key is given to you, and they ask the question what gonna be a ciphertext, Caesar ciphertext. So you need to find out the Caesar ciphertext for the given plain text by using the key, right? So it's very easy, just shift it down based on the key is given to you. Clear? Okay. So that is the first method for the encryption algorithm, Caesar cipher, right? Now we go further, right, for the another encryption algorithm which is known as a Playfair cipher, right? So what is a Playfair cipher? So it's a very interesting and easy one. Just you need to just concentrate for few points. If you just clear with that point, then you can easily decrypt, means do the encryption, and the same way you are able to decrypt the message as well, right? So first thing, keep in your mind, for the Playfair, double character you need to remove. You need to remove the double character. We are going to apply one example. So based on example, you are easily able to understand. But the few points, right, you need to find out. First, find out matrix for a key, right? So double character are removed. Second, arrange in 5 cross 5 matrix. You need to create a matrix which is 5 cross 5. Write down other letter of the character set. You need to just write down all the character, means all the alphabet which is covered in particular letter. Then IJ should be on the same position, right? Because if we going to create 5 cross 5 matrix, then total 25 boxes are going to be created, and in our alphabet we having 26 alphabet, right? So we having only 25 boxes and we need to cover 26 alphabet, so it is almost impossible. For that purpose, the fourth number point is written, I and j should be on the same position, right? So the example is that we having a 5 cross 5 matrix, this one, right? So over here we having a total 25 boxes, right? So if we going to write down a to z, then the z is there is no space for the z. For that purpose, always I and z, see, just look at this, I and z always put in the same box, like then and then we are able to cover 26 alphabet in 25 boxes. That is the first step, right? Just we need to write down all the alphabet 26 in a 5 cross 5 matrix, right? Now how we go further? So split whatever that message is given to you, right? So we need to split that message into the pair. Say for example, we having a message text, so we need to just split that message into the pair. So pair means two alphabet together, so text is gonna be divided into two, one te first pair and the second one is xt, right? So that is written over here, te first pair and second is xt, clear? So that this is the message split the message in a pair of character. So that is the example of that text is over here, right? And we split it like that, te next t, right? Now the another example, write down over here, right? If a pair is a repeated of letter, then we need to apply a filter like x filler, we need to apply x to do the segmentation of particular plain text. Say for example, hello is over here, now we going to do the pair, right? So he is our first pair, right? Then after we go for the second pair, which is ll, so l and l are repeated letter, l after l, so both same letter. So over here we need to apply x, in between 2l we need to apply x, so it become lx and lo, right? lx and lo, right? So over here it become like that, he first pair, then after to separate we put the x in between 2l, so lx is the second pair, and then after remaining two character means alphabet l and o, that gonna be our third pair. So always whatever the plain text we have, and if we having a playfair method, so always first thing is that we need to go for the pair of character, right? So this is the example of pair of character. So if we having an even number of alphabet, then and then we are able to create the pair, right? So this one is not even number, HELLO, total 5 alphabets, so that's not even number. But even though we are able to do the pair, because L, 2L is the same letters, to segment, to divide this 2L, we are going to write down, put X to separate both L. So HELXLO, it become in that way. So again it become a 6 alphabet, combination of 6 alphabet, so it's a even number, so we are able to make a pair. But in case if we having any plain text which having only 5 letter, right? Say for example, if we having any letter which contain only 5 alphabet, so how we do the pair? So first number and second number alphabet first pair, third number and fourth number alphabet become our second pair, and for the third one we having only one alphabet. So such type of case, always write down z, add z to make a third pair, right? So any key, say for example KEY, that is our plain text, so K and E our first pair, and Y is become Y, we need to just join with the Z, so YZ is our become a second pair, right? For making a pair we need to go in that way, right? So first we need to make a pair, The first point is that two alphabet together. If we having a two letter, right, two letter going to be repeated in our pair, so to separate two letter repeated letter, we need to insert filler like x, and based on that we going to create the pair of character. If we having a pair of character and the last pair don't having a two character, instead of two we having only one, so write down z to make a pair. So three step keep in your mind. Then after, now we going to do the Playfair method. So how exactly is become, right? Say for example AR, A and R, that gonna be become RM. If we going to do the Playfair for the pair AR, so that gonna be encrypted, means our ciphertext become RM. So how is become RM? So this is our table, right? So just find out where exactly A and where exactly R. So A is over here, right? A is over here, right? Now just look at where R is there. So R is over here. Clear? So A and R over here. So just go for this condition. If both letters fall in the same row, right? A and R, both letter in the same row. Clear? Both letter are fall in the same row. Then what we need to do? We replace each and every letter by the next one. So so first letter, our first alphabet is A, that gonna be replaced by R, and because the next consecutive means next sequence in a row after A is R, right? So A is replaced by R, now R is replaced by the next one, but next one is not over here. So we start from the row again. First character, first alphabet of the row is become the last alphabet, the next position, right? So R is the last one, so that gonna be carry forward by the first alphabet of that particular row. So R is replaced by M. So A is replaced by R, so R is written over here, and R, that gonna be replaced by the first alphabet of particular row M. So R is replaced by M. So because of that, AR is encrypted as a RM, right? So whatever the pair you created, if your pair alphabet is in the same row, then the simple concept, you need to transfer each and every alphabet by the next one. If our alphabet is in the last box of the particular row, then that box is replaced by the first box of the row, whatever the content in the first box, right? Because of that, R is replaced by M. That is the first method, right? Now suppose we go further, right? M and U, see over here, M and U. So if we having a pair MU, that gonna be encrypted as a CM. So our, if we write down MU, then our ciphertext is become CM, right? So how it's become? So just find out firstly where M and U in our table. So this is the M, right, and this is the U. So these are fall in the same column, right? Previously our AR, so AR in the same row. So whatever the conceptual method we apply for the same row, same method we apply if we find the pair of whatever the pair of alphabet in the same column. So M and U is in the same column. So same concept we are applying over here. That gonna be shifted to the next. So M is shifted to the next. So M is replaced by C. M is shifted to the next. So M is replaced by C. Get it? And U is shifted next. So there is nothing next because our column is finished over here. So that gonna be shifted to the next means initial value of the column. So initial value of the column, if we shifted U, then it's going over here, right? So it's become M. So U is replaced by M. So M is replaced by C and U is replaced by M. So we get the another pair C and M. That is write down over here. Get it? Whatever the concept we apply for the same row, right? The same concept, if we having a pair in a same column, the same concept we apply. Now for uh, the last one is very critical. For that you need to just watch out carefully, right? Now our we are going to put the example of sh become pb, right? So how sh become pb, just find out where exactly s is over here. Look at in our matrix, s is over here, and where is the h? So h is over here. So s and h are not in the same row or not in the same column. This is the third condition, a crucial one. If our pair alphabet is on not in the same row or same column, so how we find out the particular and ciphertext? For that purpose we need to identify the intersection by row, right? So over here each letter is replaced by the letter in the same row and each column of the other letter of the pair, right? So over here, so h, just go for this one, right? If we need to go for the s, then just go for the row, we find out p, right? So p is the intersection point between s and h by row. From s we go for the row and from h we go for the column. So intersection point we find out p. So s is replaced by p, right? Same way we apply for h. From we need to find out the replacement of h, only h. So we go for the replacement side row and the another one column. So what we find that intersection point b. So h is gonna be replaced by b. Get it? So s and h, that gonna be become p and b. We need to find out intersection point. So first alphabet row and second alphabet column. In that way, whatever the intersection point you find out, just write down that point instead of that particular alphabet, right? Now we going for the another example to make you clear more. ea. So first we need to find out where is e is over here, a is over here. Now both are not in the same row or same column. So how we gonna be find out? So first we going for the e. So whatever the e, right? So we need to go for the intersection of e and a. So we go for row for e. So e row and the column for the a. So we find out ij. So I we just write down over here. Get it? Same way the next we need to replace a. So for a we need to go for row and we need to go for row, and for e we need to go for column. So we get the intersection point as m. So we are going to write down m is over here, right? In that way ea become im, right? So for the Playfair's technique, algorithm, encryption algorithm, first thing is that you need to go for the matrix point, right? In the matrix you need to write down all the alphabet a to z, right? But 5 cross 5 matrix always having 25 boxes, so to cover 26 alphabet, I and j always put in a same box. So because of that you are able to cover 26 alphabet in a 25 boxes, right? Then after, just keep in the mind for whatever the plain text is given to you, first point is that you need to do the pair of character. While making the pair of character, if you find two same letter, for that you need to write down x in between two same letter to do the separation of that particular letter. That is the second point, right? And third point is that by doing the separation or without the separation of making pair, if you are not find out the last alphabet with any pair, then the missing pair alphabet you just write down z only and make a pair. Then after making a pair you need to do the conversion. So for each pair just go for 3 rules. First one, if your pair alphabet in same row then apply the shifted method. If your same alphabet in a same column, right, alphabet pair in a same column, then again the same, whatever we apply for row, just same thing we apply for the column, shifted one. the, and if your pair alphabet is not in a same row or same column, then you need to go for the intersection point. So intersection of uh, the first alphabet of pair, consider row, and the second pair, second alphabet of pair, consider column, and whatever the intersection point you find out, that alphabet you need to write down, right. The same way, another next second number of pair alphabet, you need to find the replacement. So second number uh, alphabet row is considered, and the first alphabet of pair column is considered, and the intersection point whichever you find out, that is going to be replaced by the second alphabet of the pair, right, and you get the entire plain text to zipper text, right. So Playfair is complicated, but if you just keep in mind for the three rules for how you gonna be making pair, and how you do the conversion of each pair from plain text to zipper text, so total 6 point you need to keep in mind, and you get the easily conversion from plain text to zipper text by using a Playfair encryption algorithm, right. So today we learn about the two algorithm for encryption. One is the Caesar cipher, and then after the Playfair encryption algorithm, right. Now there are plenty of more encryption algorithms still left out. So in the next lecture we go further and try to solve, like today we solve out with the example for the encryption algorithm. Okay, so everyone clear with the Caesar cipher and Playfair encryption algorithm technique, right. Okay, so in next lecture we go for the another algorithm for the encryption. Thank you.